Just me doing my little bit for Trans Awareness Week. This year, I'd like to say hi to all our allies and to my trans and non-binary siblings. I hope you're all well, and thanks to our allies for another year of support, and thanks to my trans and non-binary siblings for being you and for being awesome. This year's not been easy for any of us. It's been a difficult year, and sometimes it feels that it's actually becoming more and more difficult to be trans or non-binary in the UK at the present time. There are many different reasons for this. I'll not go into all of them here, as we could be here a long time, but it just feels that things can be getting difficult. And I'd just like to reassure all my siblings that I'm here for the fight, and I'm here to be visible for anybody who doesn't yet feel strong enough to be visible, and for those who would like support, I will always be there for you. We need to stand strong when we can, and we need to support each other at times to help people get through this, and I appreciate that it's not always easy. So where possible, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, because being kind to yourself is to have some self-care and to look after yourselves, because then you can mentally, physically and emotionally recharge yourself, which is what we want, because we want you to be able to live your best life. To our allies, we really appreciate what you do to help us, but I think the time is coming where we actually need our allies to, where possible, be as visible or more visible, just to support us with things, so that, especially with things like the media, the BBC this year is becoming exceedingly transphobic, and they are even now beginning to go past the Royal Charter, where even Section 1 talks about them being an unbiased news reporting agency. They've gone so far beyond that now, I'm afraid, that their bias is showing with almost every transphobic article that they write. You can help. Please complain. Please sign petitions where possible. You don't have to be visible to do that. You just have to sign your petition, and the more people that sign, the more that my trans and non-binary siblings can see that there are people that support us, and that the anti-trans people that seem to be so vehemently against us are just essentially a few people rattling around like a pea in a tin can. I don't wish to use that phrase, but there are a few people making a lot of noise, and maybe it should be the other way around occasionally. The main thing, I do feel sorry for people who are anti-trans, because most anti-trans people haven't met us. They have a baseless idea of who we are or what we might be about. I think a lot of the people who claim to be or to have been hurt by trans people are potentially projecting, because there's not much evidence being shown. Show the evidence and correct me, and I'll be happy to apologise. But I think a lot of times what men have done is different to what trans people do, and they are two very different things. The anti-trans brigade are anti-trans for whatever reason. I do feel that they are potentially bigoted generally, but meet a trans person, learn about us, learn about our lives. We are not misguided lesbians. We are not men wearing dresses. We are people who are trying to live our lives like yourselves, one day at a time, to live our best lives, to be the people we know we are, to be comfortable, and to live our best lives, live happy lives, just like you. We have that opportunity. We should all have that opportunity. Everybody is human after all. And learn, get to know us. Don't be frightened of us. We're just like everybody else. We're sisters, we're brothers, we're aunties, we're uncles. We work together. You might have met a trans person and never known. But we're not the people that you think you need to be frightened of. So for Trans Awareness Week, one of the other things I would like to actually say is I want to raise up our non-binary siblings, because I know many people are feeling erased at the moment. I see you. I hope many others see you. How can we lift you up? How can we make sure that you also get the affirmation that you need to be confident and to be fulfilled? So that's my video for this year's Trans Awareness Week. We're all amazing people, we're all human beings, and we all deserve to live our best lives, however that may be. So let's learn to love each other, and let's learn to be happy, and next year hopefully things will have been a better year. Take care everyone, be kind to yourselves.